All right, let's go to this is Jerusalem Post. Hey guys, everything new on the sun? Again, like I said, bit of a follow up to the last video, and this is related to incursions, strikes that Israel has been doing in Syria, related to Hezbollah movements. Assad to Israel: we have the right to defend our borders. Do we have an upcoming Syrian war? Well, it's not going to really be a probably won't be a real war. Exactly. The Bible speaks of destruction of Damascus. It's going to be a quick in and out, wipe out the headquarters of Bashar Assad effectively, and Damascus as a whole, make Damascus a ruinous heap, and probably get out of there, because that'll probably be it for Bashar Assad. I mean, that's his only center of power, really. He's not got a lot of power outside of that. That is Isaiah 17, though. So that's what we're looking for, and this article speaks to that. Syrian President Bashar Assad warned Israel on Monday that his country has the right to defend its borders. So are they gonna fight back, and what's Israel going to do about it? And is Russia going to fight back, actually? Because Russia's in the country. They're not doing anything against Israel. Defending our borders is our right, and it's our duty. Not only our right, he told Russian reporters in Damascus, according to Russian news Sputnik. Assad also told Russian parliament members who paid an official visit to the capital on Monday that he was counting on Moscow to prevent Israel from attacking his country in the future. Okay. So Bashar Assad is counting on Russia to fight for Bashar Assad, because Bashar Assad knows he can't go up against Israel. Now they want Russia and Israel to go head to head. Russia and Israel have some agreements on the table there. So isn't this interesting prophetically? Now Assad is directly calling on Russia to defend Syrian borders against Israel. Now we're going to have a basic standoff between Israel and Russia. I think that's pretty incredible news. That's pretty significant stuff. We are counting on Russia to prevent a conflict with Israel, Assad was quoted. Interfax also quoted him saying that Damascus counts on Russia to take a role in order to prevent Israel from attacking Syria. So how does the order of things go? Does the destruction of Damascus happen first, and that is the hook in the jaw? Does Assad put the hook in the jaw? Does Assad say, Russia, come down and take out Israel? They just destroyed my city, my palace. Is that the hook in the jaw in Ezekiel 38? That brings Russia against them, because Israel does something against Bashar Assad, and Russia and Bashar Assad, Syria, have an agreement to defend and protect. And does that bring them down? Does Bashar Assad call on that treaty, that agreement, whatever it is, to protect them? The Syrian president also told officials that he was supportive of a Russian proposition to help reach an agreement in its country that is still in the throes of the bloody civil war. Russian website Life News reported that Assad had also said that the current support Syria has been receiving from Russia sufficed, but that he was confident that Damascus could easily receive additional support from Moscow if the need arose. Direct battle between Israel and Russia. This is I don't know if you understand it, but this is pretty interesting news. This is pretty significant news that Russia is openly being invited to battle against Israel for Bashar Assad. But by openly alluding to a future conflict with Israel, Assad has, for the first time, officially reacted to recent escalation between Israel and Syria. He spoke after Syrian government forces fired anti-aircraft missile at Israeli Air Force jets during a airstrike last Friday to halt the flow of advanced weapons to Hezbollah near Palmyra. By openly referring to the conflict with Israel, Assad, for the first time, has officially reacted to the country's recent escalation with Israel. Now, Israel's not even attacking Bashar Assad, in my understanding, in my knowledge. They're taking out the terrorists, the Hezbollah, the transfer of weapons to terrorist forces. This was the most serious incident to take place between the two countries since the Syrian civil war started in 2011. On Friday, Israel's ambassador to Russia, Gary Koren, was summoned to the foreign ministry in Moscow to defend the airstrike, according to media reports. The strike occurred very close to Russian troops. You know that Israel's talking to Russia. They know exactly where they are, and Israel's not going to attack Russia. Israel's foreign minister on Monday denied a report that in the Russian news agency Interfax that Koren had been summoned for the second time to speak with Russian officials. It is heating up there. So we are very close to even, Gog Magog situation, Israel fighting Russia. We are very, very close to that. Syrian ambassador to the UN Human Rights Council, Hussam Adin Ayla, condemned the IAF air strike and warned that with such actions, Israel was supporting terrorism. Military aggression by Israel inside Syria landed on the 17th of March is proof of support Israel provides to terrorist groups. The aggression for us is a violation of the Charter of the United Nations. Yada, yada, yada. It goes on. So, significant news, again, that, Bashar Assad is depending on Russia to defend its own borders. Why can't Bashar Assad do that? And also, prophetically, we know the destruction of Damascus is coming, Isaiah 17. We also know Ezekiel 38 is going to happen with the hook in the jaw and turn Russia around, bring Russia on Israel. Is Bashar Assad the kingpin here? Does Israel do a preemptive strike on Bashar Assad? And Bashar Assad calls on his buddies in Russia, Putin, to come back and take out Israel because of the strike to defend its borders. Is that the hook in the jaw? Fascinating as this stuff is coming to light. Prophetic things are coming into focus, and this is an amazing time to be alive. We can see Bible prophecy happening real time. It's incredible stuff, and I think the next coming weeks and months are going to be amazing related to Bible prophecy.